quick in my mailbox today because I tried to do this video numerous times and I keep talking rubbish and just making loads of mistakes. So if I go through the books really quickly and don't seem to have much enthusiasm, that's just because I've done this video so many times. I'm starting to give up because it's like it's my first video and it's not, it's like my 10th or 12th or something like that. But I will start with Dead Beautiful, which I got from the publishers, so thank you to them. This is about a academy and has a very dark secret, and about a guy who also obviously seems to have a dark secret as well. And the main character, when she is with the guy, she feels really good and alive but also very afraid. So there's obviously some sort of secret with him as well, and I'm excited to find out what that is. The next book I got from the library was Hourglass, and I've already read this one, but I have Afterlife from the publishers, which I got about 3 months ago and I've been meaning to read. So I thought, let's go library and get Hourglass, and then hopefully I will read the last 20 pages of this and then want to read Afterlife straight away. So that's my attempt to get me to read books on my bookshelf that have been there for way too long and they deserve to be read straight away. Because I remember quite well the end in this book and I so badly wanted to read Afterlife. So yeah, hopefully that will make me feel like that again because Afterlife sounds so good. The next book I got was Sister Missing from the publishers, and it's a book-proof copy, as you can see. There's a book by Sophie Mackenzie called Girl Missing, and when I was reading started to read the blurb of this, I got a mixed feeling of whether it was part of a series or not. So I had a look on Goodreads and it says it's not part of a series, but I am kind of confused. So if anyone knows if this is part of a series or not, could you please let me know, because I don't want to read this book and then find out that I've read it in the wrong order or something. I hate that, because then I can't read the first book. I'm not someone that can go on and then read the first book when I've already read the second one. So this does sound good though. I read the first few lines of the blurb, and because it says on the back it's 2 years after the events of Girl Missing and life for 16-year-old Lauren is not getting any easier. So it makes it sound like it is part of a series, but thank you to the publisher for sending me that. The next book I got was Perfect You by Elizabeth Scott, and I'm still to read a book by Elizabeth. Can you believe that? Book's about a girl called Kate, and basically her life is not very great at the moment. Her best friend has stopped talking to her because she became popular, and her dad has quit the job to sell vitamins at the mall, and Kate believes that the only way to basically get around all this is to stop caring and to stop talking to people. So she basically goes into her own world, and then she basically, it says in the blurb, what she doesn't realise is that while her life may not always be perfect, good things can happen, but only if she lets them. This sounds really good, and I'm hoping that I'll enjoy my first Elizabeth Scott book. The next 3 books I got are books that I am absolutely so excited about. Basically I had a wish list, and some of them I have to put them into different sections. Like some of them are second in the series or third, fourth. So like Forever by Maggie was quite high. Silence by Becca is also quite high because they're second in the series. But I had a few that I haven't read a book by the author before. Some of them are debut and things. And at the very top of my list are these 3 books. So to get them all in 1 week was just amazing. It really was just really good. I can't wait to read them. Sadly, I don't think I'll be able to read them for a few weeks yet, because I have a lot of review books to read, but hopefully these I'll soon be able to get to and let you know my opinion on them all. First is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. This book is about a girl called Lily, and basically she leaves a notebook in one of her favourite bookstores, I think, on one of her favourite shelves, and it's a notebook full of dares, and she's waiting for a guy to come along and pick the notebook up and do the dares that she's written in the book. And basically Dash comes along and she doesn't know whether he's the right guy to do what she has, challenges she has in that book or not. so I'm guessing it's quite a sweet, funny romance, hopefully. So I can't wait to do this one. Thank you so much, Leslie, for sending me that one. And for sending me, this is a huge one for me as well. Even though Dashing Lily Book of Dares was very high on my list, this was even higher. Other Words for Love. And Leslie sent me both of these. How amazing is that? That was so, so sweet. Yeah, Other Words for Love is a book that as soon as I seen the cover and the first review for I was dying for. So when I got this one in the post from Leslie, I was so happy. This book is about a girl who is not very popular at school, and then she gets moved to another school where she meets a girl who I'm guessing is quite popular. And then as she gets to know the girl, she meets the girl's cousin and Blake, and I think she starts to like Blake, and Blake then asks her out. But someone in her life, I can't remember who it was from the blurb, sorry, but someone is telling her that the love that she thinks she has for him is fake. So I'm guessing this book's about finding love and trying to figure out if the love's real, the connection's real, and things like that, and the love to develop. Sorry, this book sounds really interesting. I can't wait for this. Thank you so much, Leslie, again. It means a really lot to me for both these books, so thank you. The next book I got was as high as Other Words for Love. Probably they're both equal, and I did a swap for this one, and it's Anna and the French Kiss, which I have seen so many positive reviews on, and to get this one as well, I was so excited to see them all on my shelf. Is just amazing. This book's about a girl who gets sent to a boarding school in France, and the blurb doesn't really tell you much more than that, but as you can tell, there's obviously a very sweet romance in this book, and I'm hoping that I'll get to know France quite well from this book, because even though I live in England, I haven't actually been there, so hopefully I'm pretty sure I will love that book as well as all of you have. That's all for this week. I'm sorry for the poor in my mailbox video. I am tired because I have literally been doing this in my mailbox video. There's a few blurbs that were quite hard to read and then tell you what the book's about, so it was quite difficult in my mailbox to do actually, but I always like to tell you what the book's about. I don't see the point in just holding the book up and then not explaining to you what it's about. That's all for this week. I have a UK and EU giveaway coming up, not this Monday but the Monday after. Make sure you've checked out the introduction giveaway. If you go to Google and you type in UK and EU giveaway hop, then it should come up with a website. It should be the first one. I think it's UK and EU summerhop.blogspot.com. So make sure you check out the giveaway. There will be 4 winners. It's amazing things that you can win. So that's all for this week. As I said, sorry for putting my mailbox video and for not as much enthusiasm, because I lost that enthusiasm after about 7 times of trying to do this video. But see you guys next week. Bye.